Hello, and welcome to Matt's New York vlog number 7. Unfortunately, this New York vlog isn't coming from New York, it's coming from my home in England. But I was in New York, this morning, but not England this morning. I kind of woke up on a plane, and that's like a no man's land. I was in transit this morning. The morning spent packing. That's boring. Didn't leave the room. I spent the afternoon walking around Times Square. It's all huge. It's where Broadway and 7th meets. All along the buildings there are huge video screens, and all of them are advertising something. The thing is, it'll flip around onto the other side as well. So it'll either go around the whole building like that, or you'll have one bit on one side where it's doing something, and then on the other side it'll have something completely different. Like, that's Times Square, that's very good. Go to Toys R Us, Virgin Megastore, Grand Slam, and the Hershey's shop, and have a look round. You'll find somewhere that you'll like, I'm sure of it. One thing I should say, Times Square, the Euro Cafe, that's very good. Go there. They have very nice orange juice. Can cure one hell of a hangover. If you move on to Broadway, though, that's so weird, because there are so many theatres with so many signs, and have a huge flashy sign there, and even the subway on Broadway has a flashing sign. It's only the subway, and that's just to get in. It's brilliant. Broadway and 7th are absolutely amazing areas. A couple of nights ago, we were walking down there trying to find a subway station. Asked a guy who said, "Oh yeah, you take a 2 block down that way. You make a left onto on the 7th. You go down 4 blocks that way. You get a Rockefeller Center. Got any weed?" You just run into people in New York. So that was Times Square. I got myself some more shirts. I think overall I have 11, including my I Heart NY shirt. Had to be done. Went to a very nice restaurant. I think it's something like the Spacewalk Cafe on West 20th. They do very good pancakes in there. Classic American pancakes. They're little thin things, and they give you butter and maple syrup. Absolutely gorgeous. And after that, I then popped down 2 more shops to Pinkberry to get some frozen yogurt, and that stuff is amazing. They're all really camping there, and they're all really lovely. It's like Shakeaway in England, except it's quicker. They'll go to get you fresh banana, and they won't treat you with disdain. Big word for you there. Also, went past through Queens, and they love their Humvees. I'd say the flight home was pretty poor, mainly because check-in is slow and boring, except for the man at the beginning who was shouting in his little hands-free earpiece thing, which had a wire. I mean, is he living in the past if you can have a hands-free thing? Bluetooth, mate. He was very annoyed, and I told him, I'm going to tell you now what I told him then. I'm going to get that fucker. I'm going to tell him what's going on. He was hilarious. But the woman on the check-in was a bitch. The man on the bag check x-ray thing, metal detector, he's a bastard. He thought I was a terrorist because I was taking this very laptop out of America. When you're leaving America, not coming in from the UK, you have to take all metal objects out of your pockets, all your keys, phone, change, iPod. You have to take your shoes off, you have to take your hat, any item of headgear, you have to take jackets, hoodies, jumpers, all that kind of crap, and your belt off, and then put it through, and then walk through with your trousers that are slowly making their way towards your ankles, and then he tells you to wait because he's got to scan the computer again, but takes all your stuff back and doesn't let you have your belt back to stop your trousers from falling, and you flashing a small child. I don't want to do that in the departure lounge. At no point did he ask me about the 3 bullets on my hat. somehow thought that me trying to access MySpace was more dangerous than Bullet. This is where I get a bit meh. Um, Departure Lounge, the coffee in JFK. There's a little place. I think it's called Fresh. It's probably got the word fresh. They love the word fresh in America now. In it. Um, their coffee isn't very good. Go to the teeny tiny Starbucks stand. It's hilarious. There's a teeny tiny Starbucks stand, but about 25 staff members. One tiny Starbucks stand and 25 members. It's brilliant seeing them all marching through the departure lounge. It's quite a sight. One that will amuse you for a small part of the journey. In a bored state, I wrote, "I am lazy," on my hand. I'd like to state and vow here and now I'm never, ever, ever, ever again eating in-flight meals. Ever. I mean, the chicken, if you can barely call it that, has messed up my inside so badly. Just in a kind of way. Also, they keep interrupting your entertainment. They keep telling you, we're going to come around with duty frees now. Fuck off, I want to see Terminator 2. We're going to come around with some food now. Fuck off, I want to see Terminator 2. We're going to come around with some drinks now. I want to see bloody Terminator 2. Which is why I fell asleep for 5 hours. Woke up, found that I couldn't see at all. Had developed a twinge in my shoulder. And then when I'd finally dragged myself out of some chicken-induced stupor to listen to some, quite frankly, brilliant radio comedy from Mitchell and Webb, they turned it off because we're landing. What difference can me watching a television screen have on a pilot landing? The coach back from the airport is very good. It's nice to have a long motorway journey because it slowly induces you back into a state where you understand what's going on, that you're in England, that you're on the left-hand side of the road, everything's fine. And that was New York. It came and went as quickly as Chesney Hawkes, the one and only. I'd just like to make a big shout out to Danielle, who came to meet me at the bus park from college, and to Lily Claire, who's made a number of video responses complimenting me. Nice one. An overall review of the week then. I'd say overall, I do heart New York. I'll probably do some Top of the Pops Channel 4-ish style rundown of places to go in New York that can help you. I'm a simple vlogger. All I do and all I know is this. Thank you for watching these. It's been good. It's been nice telling you about what's been going on. But it's nice to be home and to have the concept of biscuits and tea and understatement and queues. I almost cried when I came back into customs and there was a proper queue. Brilliant. So, as this is the last event of New York itself, should have a moment's silence. Moment over. Let's say goodbye, Iron Man. Goodbye. Goodbye, Statue of Liberty. I don't know what a Statue of Liberty sounds like. Goodbye. Don't you know if it sounds like me? And it's goodbye from me. I hope to see you again in some other vlogs that will hopefully entertain, amuse, and inform you as much as I hope these have. So, thank you very much.